Hey everybody, so as promised, I am doing my 1 week review on my crochet braids using my Marley hair, and I'm not going to take too much time with this video because I don't want to bore you guys too much. Just want to let you know how my hair's been holding up and how I like the hair thus far. And I just want to say that this is like the best hairstyle that I think I've ever rocked. That is like a natural hairstyle, the best crochet hairstyle that I have ever rocked. And I have gotten like the most compliments from this hairstyle alone. Like when I say turning heads, like people are like, what in the world is that in your hair? People want to touch my hair. They want to see what it is. Some people, some of the black girls, they do know what it is, but it's almost like seeing it up close is like, wow, that really looks nice. Almost as if they wanted to try that hairstyle, but wasn't for sure if they thought they could pull it off. But I've gotten like the best compliments from this hairstyle alone. And I just want to say that this hair has held up. It has not really changed much at all. Like the texture of it hasn't changed. It barely frizzes up. And what I mean by that is it doesn't wrap that much. And when it does like fall, like when the curls fall just like a little bit, I just snip it just so I'm not looking like this, like one side longer than the other. So I just trim it up a little bit, and I just snip the strands. Basically the strands that are hanging the lowest, I just clip the strands with my scissors, and that's pretty much about it. One thing I can say though is I did try putting color in my hair, and by the time the week rolled by, the color hair seemed like it wasn't holding up, and it was starting to get a little frizzy. But just throughout the whole like twist, it seemed like it was just really frizzy, and it wasn't matching the black hair at all. So it was standing out like a sore thumb. So I did take a lot of the colored strands out and replace them with black strands just so my hair wouldn't look like it was old. I have not pre-dipped my hair again since last week. My hair has still been the same. I've seen on other people's videos where they say that they will brush them out and recurl them. I have not had to recurl my hair at all, and I don't know if it's because of the different styles of or the different brands of hair. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I have not had to curl my hair. When I unrodded my hair and I hooked my hair, this is basically what my hair has looked like for the whole week. I do want to show you guys what the auburn color hair looked like when I took it out yesterday, because I just cut them out because I knew I wasn't going to use them again. So I just kind of like cut them out at the roots. But this is what the hair was starting to look like. Just ratty and coming apart. And it just didn't look good. So like I said, I removed a lot of them. I still have a couple of them in my hair. Like I got one right here. I probably in all probably have maybe 4 strands of the color hair maybe still left in my hair. But I took out 7 or 8 of them yesterday, and I just replaced them with black. And I put most of those colored strands toward the front of my hair. So the front part, like these first like 6 are from me putting new ones in yesterday. But other than that, I have not touched up this hair at all. And someone had left a comment and said that they wish that they could see my hair filled in. Well, I'm going to show you that I did fill my hair in. I only took like 3 strands just to fill in that crack. And I'll just bring this over here. Bring this over. And what I did was, in this crack right here, I just took like 3 strands, and it's not that one. It's 1, 2, and then 3. And then I just kind of like laid it in the back or whatever. But I'm going to swing around so you can see that I did fill it in the back. And this is what the hair is looking like even now. But that's my hair. filled in. And hopefully that's filled in. I can't tell because I didn't use the mirror to check and make sure, but it is filled in, unless it don't look like that, but I did fill it in. But like I said, I'm loving the hair. I love the hairstyle. I didn't tell you guys how long it had took me to do this hair when I first did the video, but in all, it took me about 3.5 hours to do this hair. What took me the longest, I will say, is I brushed out every strand, and I went through like two Dr. Phil shows to do the brushing of the hair and then rodding it. And this is what the hair looked like after I brushed it out. So I brushed out that kinky twist, and I made it as straight as I can make it. And then I just perm rodded it. These are the perm rods that I use, but I think the next time when I do this hairstyle, I'm going to try the gray rods instead of the white ones to make my curls even more tighter. I did not pull them apart because I knew that if I had pulled my hair apart, that it would make my hair so much more fuller than I wanted it to be. And I really just don't like thick hair. I have a problem with that. I feel uncomfortable if my hair is like all over the place. So I didn't pull them apart to control it. I just kind of left them just how it was when I undid it from the rods. I want to say in all, I used 55 strands of hair to do this hairstyle. So I used 55 of these ropes, in which was like 3.5 packs of hair. The hair that I use, and which is the hair that I use whenever I'm doing kinky twists, or well, mostly just kinky twists, and then now this hairstyle, is the Armour. It's the new Malibu Kinky, and this is the brand that I use, and it only costs $4.99 for this hair. It's very soft hair. It's natural feeling. It doesn't feel like dreadlock hair, that coarse feeling type hair. It doesn't feel like that at all. This hair is really, really soft, and that's what I like about it. Someone introduced it to me like 8 years ago, and I've been using this hair ever since. I don't use anything else because those texture types of hair, they feel like Brillo pads, and that is not how I want my hair to feel. And I just don't want to feel like real scratchy, you know, like I'm just itching all over. So this is my hair of choice. I use it all the time. When I go to bed at night, I use like my little beanie, which is my little scarf, and I just put it over my head. And then that's it. I just go to bed like that. And in the morning, I just take it out, kind of shake it out. I might draw my hair up like this to wear to work. Now, I did tell you guys that I was going to show you what my hair looked like. Excuse me. Got a piece of hair on me. I was going to show you what my hair looked like in a ponytail. No. I can tell you now that when you draw this hair up, it gets big. So, of course, big hair, I got a problem with it. I wore my hair in a ponytail one time to work, and it was my last time. I felt so uncomfortable while I was at work, and I even, because I showed you guys that I had parted my hair in the back, and then I used that piece to cover up my braid in the back. You couldn't even see my braid because my hair, I never cut my hair in half. I just used my hair at the length that it was when it came out of the pack. So I didn't cut it. So when I pulled it up in a ponytail, it just kind of like waterfalled and fell back down, and you could not even see what my hair looked like pent up in the back. So all I have is like a little 2-strand twist in the back, and I had rolled it up with a roller, and I've left it just like that. I do not wear my hair in a high ponytail because if you've ever seen Medusa, that's what I look like, and I wasn't feeling that. So I will show you guys what I was talking about. So imagine my hair in a ponytail, and it's dropped down. See how big that is? That's ridiculous. That's how I wore my hair to work the very first day. Like that next day, I put my hair in a ponytail for work, so I wouldn't have hair flinging all over the place while I was doing my work or whatever. But this is what my hair looked like. But I actually had pinned it up in a ponytail. I used one of my big headbands to do it. But this is what I look like with the ponytail. So see, you can't even see because the hair hangs down or whatever. So it was just pointless for me to do that. But for future references, if I wanted to wear my hair up, like if I had a shorter hairstyle and it wasn't so thick, then I could still do what I did in the back for that hairstyle. But yeah, I wasn't feeling that ponytail, and I wasn't about to come on here and show y'all what I look like with a ponytail in my hair, because I was looking like a hot dang on mess. So I'm trying to think, is there anything that I like left out? Oh yeah, I was using my braid sheen hair. I was using the braid oil sheen in my hair, but I just didn't really like the way that looked. So I changed up and I started using my anti-frizz hydrating oil. And I don't know if it's called kukui oil, but this is what I've been putting on my hair. So that's what I've been spraying on my hair just to give it a little shine or whatever. But other than that, it's low maintenance. You don't really have to do much to it at all. It's a shake and go hairstyle. From when you take it out of the scarf, you just kind of like shake it out, you know, and just rock your hair just however you're going to do it. Like I said, I haven't had to do much to this hair. Now, you know how your hair, when you're walking or whatever, it kind of like rubs in the back. So then you kind of get that detangling. I've had to like detangle like a little bit and cut like some fuzzies out. But other than that, I mean, and you get that with any kind of synthetic hair that you use. If you wear it for a long period of time, you're going to get that where you're going to have to cut some frizzies off because it's going to start tangling. So I've had to do that. But other than that, I mean, I feel honestly like I could go like another 2 weeks and my hair probably wouldn't change up that much, because it hasn't really changed up at all since last week when I did my hair. It pretty much still looks the same. Of course, your braids are going to start to loosen up, and I encourage you that if you do this style, do your braids as tight as you can, because that makes the difference more than anything. If your hair is tight, it's like, because you got to be able to support the weight of this fake hair, and plus you're putting a hook underneath that hair, so you're manipulating that braid every time you stick that hook under there, and so you're kind of loosening it up. So you want to start out with a tight enough braid so that your braids aren't sagging like after your first week and looking all old, and then the hair, it still look good, but your hair underneath is looking like a hot mess. So you want to make sure that your hair, it is tight enough when you do this hairstyle. But other than that, it's an awesome protective style to wear. It's a beautiful hairstyle to wear. I feel like anybody can rock the hairstyle. I feel like the only real disappointment, and it truly really isn't a disappointment to me, is the color hair, because I thought maybe, you know, hey, I'm going to start putting some highlights in my hair, whatever. But this hair don't last to me long enough unless you just want to keep, you know, redoing it or whatever. And this hair, you can reuse it. Don't throw this hair away. You can reuse it. You can re-rod that stuff and dip it in hot water all over again and use it. You can keep using this hair. I mean, so don't throw it away. Just pull it out at the roots here and then twist your hair back up, or brush it back out. If you were doing the brushed out method, brush it back out some, re-rod that stuff, dip it in your nice boiling hot water, and there you go. You got your hair all over again. You do not have to spend more money to do this hair, because you can actually just keep using this hair over and over if you really, really want to. It's a very inexpensive hairstyle to rock. I paid $15 out of my pocket just for the hair, because the hair was $4.99, and I had already had some hair left over from another style, so I spent $15 to get this hairstyle. So you can look like $1 million for less than $50. You know what I mean? So say you want to use more packs or whatever, but you can look like $1 million for dirt cheap. So that's my review on this hair. I love it. It is a beautiful hairstyle. Many compliments I've gotten, made me just feel like a beautiful person. And I appreciated all the comments I got. It just made me want to keep on wearing this hairstyle. So I'm definitely gonna try this hairstyle again, and I encourage you guys, if you want to try this hairstyle, to go ahead and try it. I mean, you can't lose for trying. So until next time, guys, I will see you on another video. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit subscribe below for more videos in the future, and I'll see you guys later.